Hello everyone, Andres here. It's nice to see you again. So today I have interesting case that happened in 110 kilovolt grid. So please, if you see, please type in the chat how do you hear me and see. We quickly will go through the primary scheme. I talk a little bit about protection philosophy, and we analyze the event. And in the end, during fault investigation, we found some problems. So I'll talk about lessons learned, and in the end we'll have a Q&A session. So let's start. Okay, this is primary scheme. We have three substations from A, B, C. The substation B is the very old power plant combined that produces heat and electricity. At the time of the event, only one generator works. Substation A and substation B is like a big transmission substations. We have here two parallel lines with the same protections at each side. So this is, I'm not corrected, so this is a rec. Okay, from this side, Siemens terminal 7SA611 and breaker sorry, forget the English name, BCU unit. Protection functions is distance protection that works only with the multi-phase short circuits, ground overcurrent directional protection, automatic reclosing, and synchronized check. From substation power plant B side, the all protections, almost old electromechanic protections from the Soviet era, and this protection is like protection that uses POTT scheme with 7 SA, but at the point of the event it was out of service, so only backup protections functions work on each side. Also there is Soviet electromechanic panel that includes described here functions, also distance protection for multi-phase short circuits, overcurrent ground protection for single phase short circuits, also automatic reclosing and synchrophase check. This primary scheme, because I don't want to put any sensitive information, the primary scheme of the power plant is a little bit weird, but it can be said that it has one bus with transfer bus. So this line was worked through the transfer bus circuit breaker, and this circuit breaker has its own protections that made with a Ukrainian microprocessor based relay that has the same the same functions as I described. The only difference that from substation A side we don't have synchro check, so when this power plant generating electricity, automatic reclose function is disabled. Also, we need to talk a little bit about transformer protections. They have differential protection, but mostly all other protections are overcurrent protection. So we have overcurrent protection with voltage blocking, ground. Overcurrent protection for ground faults, but also this 31Q function is a negative sequence overcurrent protection. Generator has pretty much the same protection functions, and I want to put your attention that each primary gear has this 31V function, overcurrent protection with voltage blocking. So let's dive into events. So we received information that fault happened, and these circuit breakers were tripped by protection. Then we received information that on this tap substation there is fault. We started receiving records from digital fault records from the devices. During investigation we don't receive a record from substation A side, but it's made this investigation more interesting, and I'll show you in a little bit further. So okay, what else? I talked about records as from this power plant B has only mostly electromechanical relays, but this power plant implemented a digital fault record that records 32 analog channel and a bunch of digital channels. So we received records from this power plant B, but only from this digital fault record. And from substation C we received files from each protection devices, but also from digital fault recorder. So let's start from records from substation B side. The fault was very long, and it was on two records. So first of all, so this is the end of the fault. So first of all, I'll merge these two files in one to make this analysis easier. We shoot in serial, and I put 15 seconds. So our app automatically align files by time time data that present in Comtrade files. So we can see that fault started from here by voltages and ended here. And in my experience, this was like the longest time I ever seen in fault. And so it's very obvious that problem with that protection, but you can't just say that the problem within this protection. So I should make investigation and prove that problem is in that protection. So what we have a lack of information, because the staff from this power plant said that they could not download the record from this device. And the problem that because this is transfer bus circuit breaker, it was not connected to the digital fault recorder, so we don't see exact currents from this line, but I show you what we did to find out what should work and prove that problem is on with this protection on of this line. So I'll start by removing channels that we don't need for investigation, because some of them has just only some never mind, has only noise, for instance, like this channel. So I start by cleaning up some noise. So this one, this one. Okay, this one on the bottom of the file is the phase A current of the generator, this one. So it has very interesting waveform, but we return to it later. Okay, we can... I described U channels. So 3 channels on the top is the voltages from the 110 kilovolt side. This one, 4th channel, is voltage between A and C phases from 35 kilovolt side. I remind you that we talk about this substation B and these transformers, and so this is from this side, 35 kilovolt. 5th channel is voltage between phase A, B from 6 kilovolt side. Here we have 3 currents from line 2. So this is this line. So line 1, line 2, and this called... we don't see it because I already removed channels with noises. So we can see currents from these 2 parallel lines. This is 2 currents from first transformer, and one channel is phase A from side 110 kilovolt side, and this is current, zero sequence current from the of that transformer. I believe I make mistake by naming this one. Oh no, this is current from a 6 kilovolt line. And these two channels are currents from second transformer from phase C of 110 kilovolt side, and also zero sequence current from 110 kilovolt side. We started investigation by calculating zero sequence current. You can see that fault is single phase short circuit on the phase A. Because we have zero sequence currents of transformer, so we can calculate what zero sequence current was float on that line. As I said, we found that that was a single phase phase A to ground short circuit, and we need to calculate zero sequence parameters, zero sequence voltage and zero sequence currents of all lines. So I start with zero sequence voltage. I name it 3U0, selecting first three channels, receive. Next will be zero sequence current from second line and first line. Let's calculate from the second. It looks strange. Maybe I made mistake, but 2 kiloamperes. I'll calculate one more time because I'm afraid that I can make mistake. EA, AB, EC, line 2, line 2, line 2, okay. No. Seems like it's correct. No, okay. Calculate from the first line. Okay, so let's add all this channel to the vector diagram. So I'll make zero sequence voltage as the base channel and add all these channels to the vector diagram. So what we see, if we talk about calculated zero sequence current, so it looks strange. So one moment. Let's add another. So if we look to phase currents, they showed that during the fault on phase A on both lines, the substation B received power from the substation C. It's strange that sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. Maybe I'm made some mistake because it's not what I expected to see and what I was remember. Okay. So the problem is now that I don't understand why on this line 2 we have so little zero sequence current. It should be the amount should be the same as line 1, like about 2 kiloamperes. Okay, I see that we have some problem with this channel because it has you see that they are shifted from the 0 point. Okay, you see that here instantaneous value is about 2 kiloamperes. I don't remember that, but we can filter it. Anyway, let's please, if you want to make me more deep dive in this calculation, so I can use filters to remove this DC component in all phases, but I don't want to make this like so boring and to that stream big stream, long stream. So if you want, please type in the chat. I make this calculation, but what I want to summarize. So if we took look at phase currents on the faulted line, we can see that substation B, power plant B, received power from substation C side. So the power flow was in that direction. So we can look at current on line 1, and because this is 2 parallel lines, we can multiply by 2 currents and receive exact value of two currents. So what we can do more. Strange, I don't remember that they were shifted by DC component. So let's try to filter them. So sorry, I'm curious about what. So we have filters. Let's so this is line 2. Yes, we need low pass filter, like no high pass filter, like all things below 20 Hz we will remove. Delta F is Okay, now it looks good. I produce the same with phase B and C. Filter, sorry, filter, EC line to filter it. YC B. B. So high pass 20. I put the same settings for this, and the last one will be phase C. Phase C, high pass. Okay, now I try to calculate zero sequence from these two currents. Line 2 filtered. A, B, C. Very strange. Okay, so what I found that if we look at RMS values here and here, it is the same. So okay. But in next calculation I'll use this filtered one. I remove not remove, I hiding, because if I want I can show them in this by this menu. This is unfiltered. Okay. So I want to add all zero sequence currents to see directions of them. This is transformer 2, this is transformer 1. Okay, we can see that they are directed the same. So I can make sum of them, and with this sum I receive a zero sequence current that flows during event on this particular circuit breaker, and what protection should measure. Okay. I can do it with custom channel calculation, but the one problem is that our custom calculation allows user to use free channels. So at first point I'll calculate the sum of the currents from transformers neutrals, and then sum these currents with currents on the lines. So we don't need this one. Units, we have kiloamperes. Yeah, kiloamperes here. Kiloamperes here, and select. I should select correct one. So this is first transformer, and this is second transformer. So it's why it's so big? Just 3 kiloamperes. sorry. Okay, 8 kiloamperes and 2 kiloamperes from the line. Let's sum them. I'll check the direction. If I make mistake, we'll see. It looks like I'm going right. So let's calculate the sum. Custom channel and okay, I understand. This is I made mistake when I corrected units, because it should be amperes, not kiloamperes. No, when I'm preparing for stream, this digital fault recorder has all information in Ukrainian, and I translated all in English, and I made mistake. So units should be not kiloamperes but amperes. it's too high for kiloamperes. 8 amperes. So this 8 from transformers we see 8 kiloamperes, not 8,000. Sorry, my bad. So let's calculate. No, I don't need to remove the third one. Okay, I put here amperes, so the channel with calculated sum will be correct. Sorry, shit happens, sorry. So I add transformer 0 sequence current, filter it from line 2, and 0 sequence current from line 1. Okay, we have 11 kiloamperes current. So let's make I adding I don't want to see you. I don't want to see this one. So I'm removing all this. Okay, what I want to show on this vector diagram. So usually when we use calculated 0 sequence current, if fault on the protected object, the zero sequence current will lead by 90 degrees 0 sequence voltage, and we proved that not only direction 0 sequence phase by phase current, that power was directed in from substation C side to the protection B side, but also by this calculation we proved that it's like I don't want to put some math, because I saw a lot of arguments between engineers how to correctly prove direction. And I also have on my YouTube channel the video that named 4 ways to determine direction. So what's the point? From on old electromechanicals protections usually used minus zero sequence current. So in many manuals you can see that direction towards the protected object is should be the zero sequence current should lack zero sequence voltage, and I can illustrate it. We have in manual illustration of that. Sorry. Here. So this is a picture from Siemens manual, and here you can see the current that name usually in Siemens relays EE like, and it equal minus 3 zero sequence current. So if we rotate by 180 degrees this vector phasor, we should see the same picture. So I recommend you to watch my video, because as I said earlier, I saw, heard a lot of arguments about how to determine direction to the fault, and also there is usually some misunderstanding, because we can say that zero sequence power was directed to the fault, because the fault is the source to the zero sequence power. So usually if we talk about zero sequence power, we should say that it directed from fault to the substation. So it very easy to have misunderstanding with other engineers. So that's why I am describing what I want to show and what I want to add. Sorry. If you have questions, please type in the chat. I'll be happy to answer them. So I put some resume. So if we calculate zero sequence current and make zero sequence voltage the base channel, so like this, if short circuit on the protected object, the zero sequence current should lead zero sequence voltage by 90 degrees, something around that. So okay, this value is very big, and I want to we checked the settings from the zero sequence from overcurrent ground protection, and from that period of time on substation B side, 3 steps of overcurrent protection should tripped. Okay, so what was like the sequence of events. So what happened? As I a little bit make them a little bit bigger. So we can see that at some point current changed, something from 180 milliseconds. So why was that? I return to the like states before the fault. And return to this picture. So this changed. We see that current through these two lines increased, and this it happened because that protection opened the circuit breaker. 180 milliseconds, a very good time. So from that period of time, this protection also should trip. As I said earlier, at least 3 steps of zero sequence overcurrent protection should trip that fault. So and we can prove that by this calculated channel. What happened next? So at this point, the protections from substation C side also opened these circuit breakers. And this power plant lost connection to the grid. And this generator worked by itself on this fault, and all the load that was in this area. So these step substations, that load that was connected to the 35 and 6 kilovolt bus bars. So we can see that we don't have currents through this line, but we can see that there is some voltages. And let's look at transformers. So we can see that through first transformer current flows, through second transformer current flows. So, and we can see the current of the generator. So after lines, these two lines tripped from substation C side, the current of the generator increased, and so why the backup protection of the generator is not worked here? So at this part, the current was below the settings. At this part, the current was higher than the setting, but because it's a backup current protection, it has setting time setting around 6 seconds. So I can't comment this, but it is what it is. And here, and if we return to this picture, we can see that overcurrent protection is with voltage dependent, with voltage blocking. So at this point, we can see that R from substation C side and voltage on the healthy phases restored, and that's why this protection, the start of this protection returned. And this is also the same for transformer protection. We can see that there is overcurrent protection with voltage dependent. So let's return a little bit to the current, generator current. So we can see that at this point current decreased. So why was that? Let's return here. That's because on this bus there is protection that measure voltages like under voltage and under and over frequency protection, and it when voltages on a substation power plant on 110 kilovolt side decreased below some level, this protection tripped some load on 35 and 6 kilovolt level. So and this time is perfectly match the time setting for this kind of protection. And what we see next? We see that like bounce of currents, and I want to describe why it happens. So little bit about protections from that side. So at this point, let me at this point we had only these protections worked, and I want to remind you that from substation A side we don't have automatic closing because there is no voltage transformer on the line, and we can't implement synchro check. So during generation of this power plant, automatic reclosing is disabled. So at this point, like first 5 seconds, we have this picture, and here we see automatic reclosing second line, and then first line, and trip by SOTF functions. First line tripped a little bit earlier, second line a little bit more time, about 170 millisecond for second line. So why let's return why we see that bounce in current. So at this point the instantaneous value was around 70 kiloamperes, so it's like I can use my calculator. So 11 kiloamperes current. Okay, to describe you what happened, we should look at substation from substation C protections, and not the protection itself, but BCU unit. So this first event is first strip, and this is trip during SOTF function work. So this channel on the bottom is like there is not voltage transformer usual only for purpose of the synchro check. There is only one phase of capacitor, and it used like single phase voltage transformer with some sorry, I don't know English, with some changes, like that one that used with high frequency filters with traps, something like that. So, and if we look, so this is voltages on bus bar, and this like line voltage transformer. And I want to measure the difference between, because you already can see that there is a difference between them. Okay, here it started to grow, and here it also started to grow. So difference is around 8 milliseconds, and we can switch into the degrees, and the difference between these voltages is around 140 degrees. So as I said, here we have synchro check function, and why we receive this reclosing, because usually, and we also have this setting, so usually allowed difference between voltages is around 30 degrees. I believe this setting is pretty much the same in the whole world. So why was that? So the problem was that this function has algorithm that determine that line is dead. So usually this term used. So if the voltage on the protected object is below some value, that protection determine that object is without the voltage, so it's dead, and at this point the automatic reclosing function can be proceed. But the problem was that no one expect that happened, that generator, only one generator will be worked on the fault and on the load, and that voltage level will be so low, because you can see that it around 21 kilovolts, but setting was around 35 or 38 kilovolts. So we received that non-synchronous reclosing, because I can't say that this is not correct setting, because such type of event is nobody put in any calculations. So after that we should understand that we must set this setting below that point. So That was one of the problems that that we found, and that's because that's why we need to look at our algorithms of calculation and what settings from that for this voltage level should be put in relays if there is some generation. So let's return to the our power plant. Okay, here we have automatic reclosing. Here line 1 tripped again by SOTF function. Here tripped second line. And at this point we can see that zero sequence current from transformer 2 is 0, and also phase current from phase C also became 0. Became 0. So at this point transformer 2 protection from this side tripped this circuit breaker. And the problem was that we found that this circuit breaker was stripped not by overcurrent ground protection, but by this negative sequence overcurrent protection, because of the times. So during that period of time, on the transformer on this side is two steps of the ground overcurrent protection, and one of them also should work, but only the timing only for zero negative sequence current is seemed to be correct. So that was another problem that that we found. So from substation power plant B, not only this protection failed to operate, but also some of the functions of the transformer 2 and transformer 1, because during that period of time ground overcurrent protection should work on both transformers. And here we can see transformer, first transformer, zero sequence current and phase current. At this point they became 0. Current of the generator decreased. So at this point this circuit breaker was opened. So the one thing that I didn't mention, that these transformers has a little bit different power. So one of them is 40 MVA and another is 63 MVA. So that's why the currents a little bit differ, and until that period of time, we believe we can't calculate a negative sequence current because there is not enough channels to calculate it. But we believe that this protection also start because of the timing. Sorry. I talk a little bit messy. Sorry, it's difficult to me. Nevertheless, so this timing is perfect match with negative sequence overcurrent protection. Sorry, I. By mistake closed this sheet. Okay. And it's very interesting to calculate frequency on the generator side. We have 35 kilovolt voltage and also 6 kilovolt. So let's, this is not what I need. For instance, let's calculate on the generator side 6 kilovolt frequency. Okay. So before the fault it was 50 Hertz. In Ukraine, maybe you know 50 Hertz. So when the power plant lost connection to the grid, the frequency a little bit decreased. Here we don't have the data from that period of time, and here it was 49.5 Hertz. So generator returned to a normal. Like, it's very difficult to say to normal because it stressed a lot, and you can see by the waveform of the current that it was hard time for it. So I would want to say that nothing happened to generator. The most like stressful place, I believe, was here with non-synchronous automatic reclosing. So if I believe that I said mostly everything. Maybe I forgot something. What I want to describe lessons learned. So first of all, sometimes voltage dependent overcurrent protection, like in this situation, can lead to bigger clearing time, because if we have automatic reclosing. During the war I see the same problems. So when some protection can't operate or fail to operate, or was destroyed, so the automatic reclosing from backup protection functions can lead to more long clearing time. This one point. The second point is that we have to look closer to the setting of the automatic reclosing, especially when it has synchro checking, and check that protected object without voltage. So we decreased these settings to level that this can't happen anymore. Also, I believe that the main problems with this power plant B is maintenance of the protection, because all these devices, all these protections have good like track list of work if they had good maintenance. So the like owners of the businesses in our industry, I can't force them, but they should understand that they have to have good maintenance staff, and they have to pay them enough money, or they should found some external organization that could maintenance protection, because like 10 seconds is for me is really epic fail. When I wrote about this stream on LinkedIn, one guy comment that there was in Europe some short circuit that lasted around 5 minutes. It's difficult to comment such times, but this time is not shows a big problem with protection. I described that there's problems were problems with settings, but the main reason of that event and so long clearing time is because not, in my opinion, not good maintenance on the this power plant B side. So after that event, I wrote a big report. We sent this report to the this power plant. Usually, if there is some problems with any protection, we do like after fault maintenance or checking. So the staff from this power plant said that they checked. They don't say if they found something on their protection. So I can't say or describe what was that. But after that, there was this transfer bus circuit breaker was worked on other lines, and after that event it worked perfectly. So I believe they found something, but unfortunately I don't know what exactly was the cause of the overall that event. So Let me check the questions. I tried to make chroma key. I believe it not worked perfectly. Nevertheless, I try settings in the future, so maybe it will be better. So okay, I don't see any questions. So thank you very much for being with me. I appreciate if you can write something in the chat or in the comments, so some sort of feedback during the next month. I don't know if there will be the next case study, because we plan to release another version of the Relay Helper, and I want to make videos about its new features. There will be a third version. So I don't know will be the next case within the 1 month. Maybe it will be later, but the next one will be about failed trip of the protection differential transformer differential protection. So okay, thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Peaceful